Hello everyone, Vinay this side. In this video, we'll look for other default order types. We'll go around with stop limit, stop or market order. So stop limit, we'll start with stop limit. So if you click stop limit, you'll be given with one option that what is the percentage of that limit price, because stop limit will have two legs, right? One is a trigger price, one is a limit price, right? So we given an option that you can set your percentage difference, like from the trigger price, you want to set, 1%, 10%, 5%. So your trigger is, let's say, 100 rupees, and your like stop trigger limit is 5%, right? So what would be, it's like your first order, the trigger order would be at 100, and then the trigger limit order would be at 5% of that 100, that is 105 rupees. Okay, so let me see how this works with one click modification and cancellation. Okay, I just save this configuration, refresh this page. Okay, I'm going to place it around some round number 600. Okay, so if I place 600, if you see uh, the limit I set is 5%, right? So the limit price is 5% of 600 is 30 rupees. So 600 plus 30 is added as the limit price. So all I have to do is like just execute it. So you can see it. So your trigger is this one. So whenever the trigger is being hit, like in between the 630 to 600, any best available codes, it will get filled in. Okay. Similarly, let me place one another order at 608 or something. Okay, let me just put a round number 608. Okay, so you can see it, three orders. Let me place one at 615. Okay, so right now I have three stop limit order. Okay, based on this default order type, three stop limit orders there. And then one thing to bring it to your notice is like you always choose the stop limit, but what happens if you click on the stop order, automatically you will take you to stop limit, and then based on the limit percentage what you said, this will be get filled. So you no need to be conscious which among the three you have to select. If you are clicking on sell, then it will still take you to the stop limit, but the price what you have chosen is still sell order, but you are placing a stop limit because the current price itself is a lower price, so it would be a limit order, so it's giving a warning, not warning, it's error it's showing. Okay, so now let's come back. So what I'm going to do now, let me going to modify this overall stop order to 620. So 620 is what I'm going to modify. So for a 620 with the 5%, there is a limit price of 645. So what will happen is the remaining two along with this order will be get updated at one shot. Okay, so let me modify. Okay, so it's giving some 523 some error. Okay, let me just reduce it to 595. Okay, let me reduce this price because it's going beyond the upper circuit limit. Okay, now all three got modified. So you can see the order window, every order got modified with the price what we have mentioned. Okay, so similarly, you can modify at any upper also, you can modify at one shot, you can modify everything. So this is going through. Similarly, you can cancel all because I enabled one click auto modify and cancel. You can cancel one, automatically all three legs will be can cancel. So this way you can keep modifying all order at one shot. This is for the stop limit. Similarly for stop, okay, but stop is also, again, we are facing some issues like whenever I place a stop order, let me just place stop and I will explain it to you. I place the stop order, right? So if I try to modify it, okay, API is giving again 9005 error, nothing to modify. This is something, Dhan API has to fix it. So it's not from our end. We are just a broker, right? Like it's making a call from this point to API, and then API is actually modifying it. So API is giving this response, and it's not allowing us to modify. For some reason, it's saying nothing to modify. I'm not sure what nothing to modify it's showing, but yeah, we raised this issue also, and we put in known issues. So yeah, these are the issues which we have identified so far. And then one another issue which intermittently we noticed was like one click cancel and modify. As you see in my previous video, sometimes the one click cancel and modify is not doing anything, right? So this is also something we identified. So these are the things which we are working on recently. Market order is nothing fancy. Like if you execute it, automatically it will placed and it will execute it. Like let me just show it. So when you click on any of the limit, it will always take you to the market, and then it just fill the units. Okay, so nothing else. So it can be sell order, it can be a sell limit order, it can be any order. Always you will be taken to the market order. Okay, and then it will get executed. So nothing there for one click in the scope of market order, but for other areas you will be having it. So yeah, so that's all for the default market order type, and then the enable one-click order modification cancellation. In the next video, we'll see one-click order creation. Thank you. Bye bye.